it amazes me that there are people out there, and it doesn't really amaze me, but at the same time it does. There are people out there who are going through things that are 1 billion% preventable, right? They literally get themselves in situations, they put themselves in scenarios that are preventable, right? And then they deal with the drama and all the chaos that comes behind it. And if you're observant, if you're very observant, right? If you're the type of person that sits back and looks at people and how they behave and how they conduct themselves, you can almost predict a situation before it happens, right? You're like, this person has a history of X, Y, and Z. So therefore, you're going to see them in this scenario. And it happens. It's not that you're a prophet, right? It's not that you're a mind reader. You're not God. It's common sense, right? So when your life is filled with drama and you're always in something, guess what? The probability of you ending up in more trouble is very high. That's why Psalms 37:37, it says, "Mark the blameless and behold the upright, for there is a future for the man of peace." God's promising you a future of peace if you do things his way. But people don't want to do things God's way. They want to do it their way. That's why they always find themselves in trouble, right? It reminds me of the Beatitudes where Jesus says, "Blessed are the peacemakers." That's a promise of God. God is not a liar. So when he says, "Blessed are you if you're a peacemaker," and that there's a future for you, if you have peace, if you're pursuing peace, that's true, right? So if your life is filled with drama and chaos, just understand that it's possible to change. It's doable, right? Jesus says, apart from me, you could do nothing. You have to come to the Lord for strength. Sometimes people depend on their own strength to get them through things, and that's not enough. Right? Your strength can only take you so far. You're always going to hit a limit because you're finite. Finite means that you're limited. God is infinite, right? He's unlimited. Nothing is impossible with God, right? So if you're filled with drama and chaos and you're always in something, there's hope for you, right? You may be in the mud right now, but the Lord can take you out of the mud and clean you up. There are plenty of people out there who've been going through what you're going through, or maybe even worse, and the Lord transformed their life. So if you're alive, there's still hope. Don't settle for the situation that you're in. Trust God.